From the Point Reyes Light, June 30, 2011. There were no local calls. Good job, Wes and Marin. Mildred Darcy, 93, stepped into her tub at 12053 Drakesbury Drive and did not slip. Mace McKinley, practicing horse jumping for the first time at her cousin Freda's house in Inverness, did not fall off the horse when he saw a blue tent in the woods, bucked and charged off the trail. Miles Foreman, a software developer from Sunnyvale, in a hurry to attend his best friend's wedding, did not drive his BMW into a ditch on the Petaluma Point Reyes Road. In Molinas, 6 drunk teenagers from eastern San Rafael, who had been drinking all day and playing volleyball on the beach, did not pass out on the beach under a tarp. Actually, no one was camping at all on the beach, first time that had happened in over 150 days. Giacomini's cows out on Route 1 nudged and pushed on a barbed wire fence near Marshall, hunting for the bright green grass on the edge of the road. An MG Speedster, black, convertible, going 60 miles an hour in a 35, sped by, radio blaring. The cows, contented with mouthfuls of green grass, nosed their way back inside their pasture. Frank Turner, 24, single and despondent over the loss of his girlfriend, his job, and his house in a matter of months, took his last sip of his father's Jim Beam that Dad had left on the counter by mistake, and reached for the second all to down them all, as he had thought about all day. Instead, he staggered to the bathroom and fell asleep, nudged under the porcelain throne. In the morning, he had a hell of a headache, and the pills had vanished from his hands. No one was out in front of Smiley's saloon in Bolinas yelling obscenities, wearing bright orange and blue clothes, and talking to dogs. Out in San Geronimo, 5 youths wearing white shirts and basketball clothing, holding bags of half-rotten apples, eyed the stagecoach bus heading for a stop. They hid behind some trees. Tommy, the youngest of the few, heard his mother calling him in for dinner. He dropped his apples and the other boys followed. They were hungry too. In Lagunitas, a white middle-aged man wearing a white shirt and blue jeans was talking to himself and picking up trash. A nearby sheriff, sitting in his overheated car, took a bite out of his muffin and turned off his radio. In Muir Beach, Sandra Littlejohn, 42, was upset because someone had parked on the street in front of her home. Instead of calling 911, she headed to the Pelican Inn for a drink. William Havens, a landlord, faced his tenant, a distraught Penny Hennessy, who was not having one of her best days. Unable to fork over rent and 2 months in arrears, she pleaded with William to give her a little more time. Instead of filing a 3-day eviction notice as he was about to do, his cell phone buzzed in his rear pocket. It was his mother, asking him for a ride to church. William gave Penny another month and straightened his tie. All over West Marin, a miracle occurred. No one who got drunk drove. The usual reality-challenged residents did not call the sheriff for an imaginary trespasser. No one stole a video, a bicycle, a camera, or a cell phone. No one sped into a ditch, no bicyclists crashed, no one was evicted, and people holding firecrackers behaved sensibly. What is the world coming to? Asked Mildred Fitzpatrick of Olima, flipping through the pages of the Point Reyes Light. I'm disappointed, Harold. How about you? Harold, a deeply devoted Giants fan, rose out of deep concentration while watching Lincecum pitch. What is it that you're looking for, Mildred? He asked. Trouble, she said, loading her gun. Thank you.